making the headlines tonight. The spokesperson of the Ministry of Interior says the boat which sunk in Sihanoukville on 22nd September was smuggling people from China into Cambodia. The Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology calls on the public to be extra vigilant as Cambodia experiences a risk of flooding with the Mekong River expected to rise in the next 3 to 5 days. And the Malaysian Ambassador to Cambodia says he believes Lieutenant General Hunman will make a good future leader. This is the Daily Roundup on EAC News Channel. A very good evening to you. I'm Darshana Gauchan. The Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Hunman, has pushed for finding markets for the sale of agricultural products produced by the military in order to increase the military's ability to move forward sustainably. EAC News reporter Dekanin has further details.
Speaking on behalf of the Prime Minister at the opening ceremony of the meeting to summarize the results of the Brotherhood Alliance between the units of the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces and civilian units at the Ministry of National Defense on Thursday, Lieutenant General Hunman said that the Prime Minister has taken care to ensure the stability of the Army and the families of Army officers through the provision of land and housing, while the Ministry has also organized professional training for officers, especially in agriculture. He said, based on this, to increase the military's ability to move forward sustainably, military units and alliance partners can also work together to find and expand the market to be bigger and stronger. Production scale in the form of a scale economy requiring the organization of communities, families, armies to grow crops to ensure that the supply of products in the market is sufficient and regular as needed. He added that this direction is also in line with the policy of the royal government to strengthen the agricultural sector, so promoting this work requires close cooperation and coordination between relevant ministries and institutions with army and civilian entities as partners, and especially with the participation of the private sector. Lieutenant General Hunman also expressed his appreciation for the military units, ministries, civil institutions, companies, and donors who have paid attention to the work of the Brotherhood Alliance to achieve better results, and called for further encouragement to continue contributing to the implementation of national defense duties more actively to develop the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces to serve long-term interests and strategies of national defense. Dekanin, EAC News.
The spokesperson of the Ministry of Interior has said that the boat which sunk in Sihanoukville on 22nd September was smuggling people from China into Cambodia. Currently, at least 6 suspects have been taken into custody to face court proceedings. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has the story.
Speaking to the press on Thursday, the 29th of September, the spokesperson of Ministry of Interior, Keo Sopek, said that authorities investigated the boat sinking in Sihanoukville. They found that the boat was being used to smuggle illegal immigrants from China into Cambodia. The boat sinking accident occurred on the 22nd of September in the waters between Koh Rong Samilon and Koh Tang in Sihanoukville province. The boat was carrying a total of 43 people, including 41 Chinese nationals and 2 Cambodians. Upon receiving an alert about the boat sinking, the Specialised Force of Sihanoukville Province Police, in cooperation with the Water Border Police Force, were dispatched to try and rescue the victims. 24 people were successfully rescued by the Cambodian authorities, including 3 who were found dead, while rescue teams from Vietnam managed to rescue an additional 17 people, including 8 dead. The spokesman of the Ministry of Interior added that although interrogation and investigation, the police arrested 6 suspects, including 1 Chinese national and 5 Cambodians in connection to this case, immigrant smuggling. He confirmed that the 6 suspects have been referred to the Sihanoukville Province Court for legal action on Thursday, 29th of September. Among the 30 Chinese nationals who were rescued by authorities, 5 were suspected to be connected to cases of illegal immigration from China to Cambodia. However, all victims were handed over to the Chinese embassy. The 5 Chinese men who were suspected to connect to the cases of smuggling immigrations from China did not hold passports. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
The Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology has called on the public to be extra vigilant as Cambodia experiences a risk of flooding with the Mekong River set to rise in the next 3 to 5 days. According to an announcement made by the Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology on Thursday regarding the flood situation with the Mekong River, Cambodia will face floods in the coming days as the weather changes due to the impact of Typhoon Noru, which was known as Super Typhoon Karding in the Philippines and particularly impacted the Philippines and Vietnam. The effects of the typhoon in the region are expected to bring heavy rainfall over the Mekong River basin in Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodia. The ministry added that this will cause the Mekong River to rise in the next 3 to 5 days. The water level is likely to rise especially in the northern part of Cambodia. In Stung Treng province, the water level may reach 1,000 meters. In Krache province, it may reach 2,100 meters, and in Kampong Cham province, it may reach 1,430 meters. At the Phnom Penh Chaktamuk Hydrological Station, the water level may rise to 940 meters. The statement added that the river's rising water levels may have not yet reached an emergency level, but flooding may still occur in some low-lying areas along the river and may continue to flow into the canals. Additionally, the northeastern region of the country may also be at risk of flooding due to the rising Mekong River. The Prime Minister of Cambodia has just signed the annual taxable revenue list and the monthly payable tax rate, which is set to increase the tax rate by 2 million real or roughly $500 per year for business incomes or shareholders and by 20,000 real or roughly $5 for monthly salaries. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has more.
The new tax limit allows businesses owners or non-legal individuals who earn up to 18 million real or roughly $4,500 per year, including those with monthly salary between 0 to 1.5 million real or 0 to roughly $375 to be exempt from taxation. According to the annual taxable income table and the list of monthly taxable salaries signed by the Prime Minister on Wednesday, the 28th of September, employees with a monthly salary of 1.5 million to 2 million real or between $375 and $500 are subject to a 5% tax, while those with a salary from 2 million to 8.5 million real or $500 to $2,125 are subject to a 10% tax. Those with a salary from 8.5 million real to 12.5 million real or $2,125 to $3,125 will be taxed at 15%, and those with salaries above 12.5 million real or roughly $3,125 will be taxed at 20%. This new tax setting also removes the old setting that has been in place since 2020. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. The Malaysian Ambassador to Cambodia has said that future Prime Ministerial candidate Lieutenant General Hunman will be ready to be Prime Minister when the time comes. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis had the privilege to interview the Ambassador of Malaysia and to also get some of his thoughts.
Sitting down with the Malaysian Ambassador to Cambodia, Datuk Eldin Hussaini Muhammad Hassim, for an interview, he shared that he thinks the Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Hunman, will make a good leader for the country. He added that he thinks Hunman will be ready to take on the Prime Ministerial position when the time comes and has his own character.
Well, he is very au fait with the situation. He's very close with in terms of getting all these issues to his heart. I think he's been showing to the people, he's been going around to the public and talking to the Cambodians and as well to the foreigners as well. We can see the leadership in him, and of course when the time comes, I think he will be ready to take the challenge to become the Prime Minister, because of, you see, the background that he has, the position that he holds right now. He has been doing it so wonderfully. He's been going around and addressing to the public on what he thinks. He has his own character. He has his own leadership. He has his own thinking, and I'm sure he'll be a good leader once he's been taken the role as Prime Minister.
The ambassador also shared that he believes that bilateral relations between Cambodia and Malaysia will continue to grow and become stronger under Lieutenant General Hunman's leadership. The full in-depth interview EAC News conducted with the Malaysian ambassador will be released soon. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
If it's happening and you need to know about it, you'll get it all right here. EAC News brings you updates and breaking news in English across all of our platforms and channels. The EAC News app, YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, Twitter, and our website www.eacnews.asia. Join me and the rest of the EAC News team every day on your favorite channels. EAC News, Cambodia made clear.
Thank you for watching the Daily Roundup here on EAC News Channel. For more breaking news and updates, you can check out our website, eacnews.asia, or search EAC News on Telegram, Smart TV, or at your favorite app store. More from the EAC News team tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We will see you then.